everyone, I'm Anazia.
And I'm Ragu and Ana. And today we are going to continue our episode by interviewing Kesavan. Kesavan, yeah.
This is not Jai-Ho, this is Chai-Ho.
Alright, now comes my favourite part.
Yes,
Because
okay.
I'm so bad at it, I got so many questions about it.
Do ask.
Yeah, as I was saying, I am so bad in this. And partly why I follow him because I like his work.
Mm-hmm.
Not many people can handle brown skin actually.
Oh my gosh,
It
yeah.
is so hard to the point where during my wedding time, right, I was yellow. I was the annoying banana
You say
on my wedding.
they always say it takes one to know another, right?
Yes.
So it takes a brown skin man to know a real brown skin.
Yeah, there's not many brown skin savvy
Men.
makeup artists actually. Men,
Yeah.
ladies also. It's
Is
a
it?
struggle for
Okay.
us. Like when we have events and weddings, right? We will tend to text each other, ask, you know anyone who can handle our skin color or not? So when I followed him and I saw his work, I'm like, amazing.
Actually, I need to comment his work also. So guys,
Yeah.
there was once, which year was it? 3 years ago? I think 3 years ago. Vigneshwari's house for the Malaysia event.
I think more than that.
Is it? So yeah, a few years ago, my teacher and I, we were going to an event in Malaysia. So he came down to do makeup for both of us.
Nice.
It stayed on for more than 8 hours.
Then
and
was it like greyish and
No,
patchy?
nothing.
Because us brown skin, we always have that
Not a
problem.
patch at all. It looked so natural and there was not even I sweat. I even like perspired in between, but it didn't smudge at all. I
Amazing.
was like, what kind of magic hands this fella has lah?
Alright, so we're going to get into it and talk about his magic hands.
Okay.
So tell us, like, how did you get into makeup? What inspired you to get into it? Like, did you like start on yourself?
No, actually, I don't even know how I got into makeup.
One day he
Okay,
was
okay,
sleeping
so-
and he
He
woke
wake
up and was
up,
like,
he goes
I'm a
Sephora,
makeup artist.
grab everything, then I'm going to draw people.
okay. So this is a commonly asked question that I get. So I accidentally got into to this industry.
Oh?
I was not seeing myself as a makeup artist. I actually used to follow a very close friend then. Her name is Revati Krishnan. So she,
Revati.
She's also a makeup artist?
She used to do makeup back then. So I used to follow her because we were staying 2 blocks away and we became friends through another common friend. So I used to follow her for her appointments. Like
Intern in a way lah.
not really intern, like just to kill time, because I was just bored. And then she said that since you're sitting down, why don't you help me with this? So I would like help the hair and all. So I used to do that. And then I got really interested in how you do certain hairdos. So I became a hairstylist first.
Oh.
Yeah. And then for sari draping wise, I've always watched my mom tie her sari on her own. I'll help her as well. So I think that kind of helped me in a way where
With so
I
many
would-
women in your household?
Yeah. So I mean, like the women in my household don't wear sari that much anyway. So
Okay.
But you see, even if you want to follow Revati to kill time, there must be a reason why you decided to follow her instead of like not going for a movie or anything. Was there like some inspiration? Maybe I can learn something from her,
no, there was no intention at all. I just wanted to kill time. Like,
Really, yeah?
that time
Just
while I was-
friendship. You just want to spend time with her.
I just want to kill time and see
Would
like,
you
what are
kill
doing
time with me?
actually?
What am I doing here now?
Oh, you're killing time with me. Guys,
So you're killing time with me
Chai-Ho is
also?
closing, Chai-Ho is closing. Killing time with him also is it now?
Yeah, basically just
God,
killing
you see lah. This is what I get
That's it, guys.
after
Wrap
7
up, wrap
months.
up,
Wrap up. Take and throw.
But yeah,
No lah.
it was what started off as something fun and to kill time eventually grew into me. Then I realized that okay, maybe I can start doing hair and sari first. Because I've always wanted to become a air steward.
Oh. You have the
Yeah,
cutting
you have
for
the
it.
height, the looks.
Look. Yeah.
But the thing is, when I went for SQ interviews, so I didn't get through SQ interviews till like my 9th time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so initially I got into Tiger Airlines.
Okay.
They used
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Tiger
Tiger
Yeah,
Airlines,
there
Airlines,
used to be, yeah.
So I got into it when I was going to sign. Then SQ called me and said, "Did you got through?"
Oh.
And then I was like, "Okay, screw you, Tiger." And I went for SQ. So when I got through the final round, and then they called me, they wanted to call me back for signing of contract.
Yeah.
And then I got the news that my mom was very ill.
Oh.
Yeah, so my mom was hospitalized back then. So I thought maybe it's sort of a good time for me to start flying. Then after trying for 8 time, 9 time, I got through and I was like, you know what? maybe it's not for me.
Oh,
So
man.
I decided not to go for any airlines interview, and I got my first tattoo at my wrist so that they will not let me get through the first round.
Yeah, you won't be tempted again just to go and
so
try.
this was done just to ensure that I don't get tempted.
Oh.
Yeah, and then when I got into hotel line, I was doing quite well, but the shift work actually kind of took a toll on me. So while I was doing hair and sari part-time, freelance and all that, I was thinking like, what can I do? And I had no idea or like interest to do makeup at all. So one of my good friend, she was actually doing makeup, and then she kind of wanted to stop, and she was looking for people to
Revati, you mean?
take away. No, someone else.
Oh, okay.
So she said she's selling a makeup kit. Do you want to get it? Then I said, okay, fine, I'll just get it. And it was quite affordable anyway. So I bought it. And I was like, okay, so what the hell do I do with this now? So I went to watch a lot of YouTube videos. So it took me like 3 weeks to like, watch something. And then a friend of mine said like, are you doing makeup also? Can I just like book you? Then I thought, okay, fine, let's try. So it started then in 2020 when I left my hotel line.
Wow, COVID period.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I left hotel line, I was wondering, what am I going to do? And then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And I then started makeup already. It's just that like maybe 3 or 4 weeks into it, and then there was a lockdown period. So I took my time to, really brush up on what I was doing, watch a lot of YouTube videos, because I never went for any courses at all.
Oh,
Like,
you're self-taught.
yeah.
Till today.
I'm self-taught.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, because like, when I was in a hotel line, like your pay is like 2 or 3K. I wouldn't really have that much money to like save up and go for a
to go for
course. Like I don't have, I'm not coming from a very wealthy family also. So I thought, you know what, there's YouTube, everything's there, just watch and learn. So I'm a very watch and learn kind of guy ever since young. So I thought, make use of it. And during the lockdown period, I used to sell lots of brownies and made lots of money. And I saved up. I got myself an iPad,
So
a camera.
cute, sell brownies.
Yeah. And then I tried to see what I can get from a makeup kit. So I stocked up and all. And then I think I packed myself with lots of appointments. Then
During COVID, you had appointments?
no, like
After the
After
lockdown.
that,
after they opened up
Okay.
lah. So I thought like, you know what? The more I do, the more I'll get better.
Yeah.
But
with
how
it.
did you
Practice.
survive during the COVID? Like you left your hotel because during COVID, hotels were mainly used for quarantine and all that. You would have had your job, right? I mean, you would have had an income, no?
No, I would have also gotten COVID, but then again,
I mean, they are like the
high
frontliners, but they were
risk,
considered the
high
frontliners.
risk. No, but I think it was a great decision to leave hotel line. So I left hotel on the 1st of January 2020.
Just nice
Oh.
before the.
Just nice. So, and then I went for Bali with one of my friend. And then when
And then you heard the news
and
got
then
COVID.
When I was in Bali, there was a news that
You need to
says
start.
Singapore got its first case. And I was like, okay, that's it. Yeah, and then after that, when I came back to Singapore, I finished up some appointments. Then came the lockdown, so I thought, let's do brownies and sell them, because I used to make brownies when I was in NS for extra pocket money.
Okay.
And I decided to sell, and I was called the Brownie Bitch.
Oh,
DBB.
nice.
Yes,
I get a sense that you're a hustler,
I am.
You're just like hustling. I just want to get it done, move,
Yeah.
move,
And I don't
move.
care what it is, I'll just get it done.
Yes.
I think people are motivated by a lot of things, but I'm very money motivated.
And you're resourceful. You know how to get it done at your own pace, at your own. I mean, how much you can
Yeah,
afford.
when I want it, I'll get it done.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
vibe.
and I'm very money motivated. Like anything that has got to do with money, big money, I'm in. Yeah, because I've been very self-sufficient and I've been very independent ever since the age of 16 when I left secondary school. So during poly days, I used to do a lot of part-time jobs in tourism sector, like your bird park, Singapore Zoo. I was also in Night Safari as a tram commentator.
Wow, you basically done so many things.
Yeah.
A true
What was your
hustler.
first ever job?
My first ever job was in the retail line in Bird Park.
Oh.
But I think my
the souvenir.
favorite part-time job when I was in poly was a tram commentator in Night Safari. I had to learn like 13 pages of script. And,
Wow.
and
You have to memorize?
Memorize the
I would be so
script.
terrible in that.
But
right,
I-
Ragu?
but-
yeah, definitely. You definitely. 2 lines already, she cannot say. She must look at the phone from there. 13 pages. Or
Yeah, but it was 6 weeks of training. Back then it was 6 weeks of training.
Okay.
But then it's live commentary lah.
Yeah.
You basically don't have to say everything.
I remember we
that's
used to take, and then somebody will like commentate this is there, look here, look there.
Look to the right. Because you
Yeah.
can see a lion is lying down on the grass patch.
You're trying out lah.
Can
I mean, I've forgotten,
Can
I've
make it,
forgotten most of the script lah, but I only remember a bit. But then again, those were the best times. Yeah, so I've always been supporting myself, and COVID wasn't really that much of a big deal to me because I always wanted to do something from home, and that's when I got really big and not taking care of myself. And that's when after everything opened up, then I started going to the gym.
Okay.
Oh.
Now you make brownies, you
Yeah
be
lah, I'm
like,
making my brownies
you got
and
to
I'm
taste and then you're enjoying
No, during
it.
COVID, a lot of things were affected. Like even gyms also, they were like shutting down because I was a member of AF, and they were shutting down. Then they're opening again, not 24 hours anymore. Then after it became 24 hours again, then it's like closed down. A lot of outlets closed down. So I was like, what is happening, guys?
Yeah, so I think all these things I booked in my favor lah. I would say.
Yeah. I think usually when you really want something, the universe will just make its way for you. So,
Yeah.
Strong believer.
So how
of that.
was it the first time that you got booked and then you were, as you're doing it, how was the
thought
experience?
I was very excited, of course, like a happy kid, Like I think every makeup artist can relate to it. Every new makeup artist, when you get your first booking, when you get your first client, when you get the first money from them, they want to publicize it. They want to make it like big. Like they'll have so many posts for just one client.
Yeah.
I used to be that guy. I think every client has taught me something. I've got clients who are my most regular, most loyal. They have seen me from the start of this career to even now, and they still book me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Loyalty.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I think I'm very grateful for the support. I am very grateful for the loyal clients that I have. I'm also very grateful to all the newbies who think that I do a better job than whoever they have booked before.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's so many things to be grateful for in this career, and these are some of the most important ones to me.
All right. So speaking of clients, let's get into it. I followed him from his first recent saga. Not the current one. The one before that, you had one.
In December.
Yes. Let's talk about that. Let's spill the chai on that one. Take
That's
it
why
away.
we told you you're the child. Come on.
What happened?
Okay, what exactly do you want me to say?
Because when that happened, right, I was, my DMs had other makeup artists coming in and say that they want to talk about it too.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was thinking, okay, I got to choose the correct one. And lo and behold, who do we have here?
Yeah, but I mean, maybe you want to give a short brief of what actually happened
Yeah.
and what is the truth, your version of the truth.
Yes.
Okay, there is still my version of the truth
Oh, the
because
truth,
I
it
have
says.
actually put the truth out there in social media.
Okay.
All screenshots from me, the text messages from me and the client. I think I would have been okay, and things would have been a bit more subtle if it was between me and the actual client.
The moment they put it on social media, then
It's not just about social media. The moment someone else get involved talking about this, taking matters into their own hand, thinking they have all rights, that's when things get.
But if I
aggravated.
remember, it's not even that person's...
yeah, the person was not even involved.
You're not even
right?
involved, right?
Yeah, so the person who put this out on social media was not my client.
Exactly.
So my point is, if you're not my client, if you do not have any communication with me, what rights do you have to talk about me and my reputation and my career as a makeup artist? That's absolutely wrong, because having said that, you're also from the same industry. And how dare you talk about someone like that being one of you?
That means, is she in a way trying to put you down?
To affect
I'm
your
not
business?
Too sure if
Affect
that is
your rice
actually,
bowl?
I'm not too sure if that's her intention. But having put all these things out there, saying that be aware of this makeup artist, disappointing and all that, then you go and put things like my main intention was not to ruin someone's reputation, or you're just contradicting yourself. You'll make yourself look extremely stupid. Sorry to say that. But
It's
that's
just
true.
like
okay,
it's just like, I hope you don't mind me saying this. That means you're already going to say something that's going to offend me.
Don't get offended. Yes, I'm going to get offended. It's something like that.
It's already targeted,
Yeah, it is
It's not
targeted.
vague.
Okay, so for those of them who might not really be
Yeah.
aware of what exactly happened, give a short brief of what.
So
actually
basically, the day that the appointment was going to happen, hers was the last slot. I already had few more appointments booked.
happened. This
before
client lah.
Yeah, but this client booked me 1 month before.
Okay.
I did say that it's very last minute and I'm going to give you the last slot if that's okay. And they said, okay. Of course, with a few agreements saying that, of course, I have to know whether the location they are at, it's easy for me to travel to or not. I have to factor in all these things, And if they booked a promo rate, of course they have to pay a full price, but they couldn't pay a full price back then, so I gave them like a leeway of paying a bit first, and then all these things I
Deposit first,
understood lah. All these
yeah.
things I understood. Of course, when it came to on that day, one day before, I had to take up another makeup artist's bride because the makeup artist's grandmother passed away. So I did, but only with one condition, saying that the bride needs to be ready way earlier. Like 7 p.m. wedding, she has to be ready at 1 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Because
the
you got
bride
to accommodate her.
Yeah, because I got to accommodate my other clients also.
Oh, yeah, correct.
I can't ensure that my schedule is getting ruined because of
this.
But I
This
was very
7
happy to
p.m.
have-
bride is the other makeup artist client.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So I covered up. Everything was going fine, but because sometimes there are certain things where you cannot avoid, like traffic. You cannot get Grab on time, like stranger things. Like it's not even like a usual thing. Like you'll get maybe like 2 minutes later you'll get a Grab, but on that day I was like 10 minutes later I'm getting a Grab. Yeah, and I think that all was like it played a role in
But I see you updating. You were like ping pong.
Yeah,
There were a lot of conversation.
There was.
You were
But
constantly
I think,
updating.
I think towards 4 o'clock, the only mistake I did was inform the client that I'm going to be late, very close to the timing. That was the only thing that I think I made a mistake. I should have informed her way earlier that I'm going to be running late. But then again,
You did not anticipate.
I wasn't running late till I hit my second appointment. Hers was a 4th appointment. So I think somewhere around the 3rd appointment, it happened. Okay. But having said that, I was also giving solutions to the client, like, can y'all get ready later? Can y'all, instead of 6 o'clock, it can be 6:45. Can y'all get ready at the venue itself? Like,
You
all
were
was a no.
asking to give solutions.
And then, but they were not agreeable to it. So what am I supposed to do? Should I give you a refund? Because you are now putting me in a position where these are my options, and I can give you a refund if you want. I think in the end, the client agreed that, okay, we get ready at 6:45, and you just come and do. But then again, it's not like as though they had to wait like for very long and then get started on getting dressed up. I've already arranged a hairstylist and a sari drapist to start work at 5. Their initial time was 4:30 to 6. My assistant already went there at 5 o'clock to start. It's not like they're waiting and sitting down and
So
doing
that means
nothing.
what will be your role when you go to the scene?
I get the makeup done, they're all dressed, and I leave.
Okay.
So they really had a head start actually before
Yeah,
he
they already had a
come.
head start. It's not like they're sitting down and nothing is moving,
Yeah.
Okay.
So as promised, before 6:45 they were ready. 6:48 I already had booked my Grab to go to my bride's second change. The bride that I got ready at 1 o'clock. Coincidentally, these people that I got ready, the last appointment, they are also attending the bride's wedding.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were not even like the bride or anything.
They were not
just
the bridesmaids, even though they claim that they are family. There was one part of the WhatsApp screenshot that is out in social media. The girl is asking, "Is this person the bride?" Which means the bride's name. Is this person? Is A?
If you're the
bride-
bridesmaid, you will
if
know
A,
what.
If A, is A the bride's name? So which means you don't even know the bride's name. And how can you assume that you are actually the bride's mains when you don't even know the bride's name?
Yeah.
It just sounds stupid to me. But then again, so all these things are done. When the call happened, I said that I'm sorry. I want to get things done.
Yeah,
like
just get it moving.
Like the apology wasn't like a huge deal to me. I want to say I'm sorry, but I want to like deal with the problem first. Any one of that situation, because I'm also stressed. You're also stressed. I want to say sorry and move on to the solution. That's my point. All these things are done. And also there are a few other things that has happened, like, me readjusting a sari at the venue itself because she claims that my drapist didn't do a group job. All these things were not put on social media.
Yeah.
I chose to keep it aside. And then the next day she sent a really long message expressing a disappointment. And the next day I was also very, fully booked.
You got no time to entertain this and fight fires.
Even like Friday, Saturday, Sunday are like my non-reply days. Like you will not hear from me. Monday, you will also not hear from me because it's my resting day. I only start replying to messages, handling queries on Tuesday onwards. I mean, I've got to give myself some time also.
Of course.
Yeah. But then again, I saw her long text. I did acknowledge it. I did not state, I apologize once again.
You did not address it.
According to her, she thinks that I did not give a proper reply. Or I did not. I think what they're asking for is an apology.
Yeah,
lah.
basically.
Just get straight to the point.
Were they asking for, do you feel that they were asking only for an apology or probably a refund?
I don't think they were asking for a refund, given the benefit of doubt. I think they wanted me to better address her long feedback. I was actually going to do it after everything was over, like on a Tuesday, like send out a mass apology to all the clients who got delayed. Usually I can do that. But I think before I could react, it already went on TikTok.
Blew out of proportion.
Yeah. The thing about this Indian community is they like to make anything.
Not social media.
Yeah.
Not social
Like
media.
they would like to
Smart
put
thing, make
everything
it the bush.
on social media, and people who are actually seeing it, they buy anything and everything, and they make everything go viral without understanding what's happening on the other side.
Yep.
There's always in a situation, it always takes two hands to clap. What makes this situation like that?
Okay.
So you're all just seeing this story only. Like, what about my story?
Okay, so they always say there's two sides to a coin, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm just trying to understand from the client's point of view. So these people who made the problem with you, they are actually your clients. They are the other makeup artists' clients in the first place. Is it?
No,
They are your clients.
They are actually my clients. So my client did not take this to social media. My
Okay.
client's sister took this to social media.
The one
Who's
who took,
also a makeup artist.
Who claims to be a beautician. I'm not too sure what actually she does.
Okay.
so your client's sister, the client is the bride, or
My
the
client is actually a personal makeover. The one
Oh,
that I took
okay.
over from another makeup artist, she's
is a
the
bride.
bride.
Okay, so you
Let's
had to
not get-
prioritize
yeah.
the bride. Okay,
Yeah, of
course.
understandable.
I mean, although she's not my initial client, right now she's my client.
Of
So
course,
we have to.
of course.
And it's a big day.
Yeah, it is a big day.
Yeah,
So if
the
it's
priority
a personal
goes there.
makeover,
Yeah.
any makeup artist in this situation, if you are the bride and something happens to you, the personal makeover is my least of my worries.
Yeah, of
Understand,
course.
yeah.
Like it's not even your big day. So let's give the girl who's getting married a chance because
So
it's important.
These people who wanted the personal makeover, they are actually your clients originally,
Yes.
right? So they feel that they have made the payment, they have booked you way in advance. I mean, how long? 1 month.
1 month.
1 month. Usually, how early do you think is the optimum period for booking you in advance?
For me, it's 1 year.
Wow.
1 year.
Okay.
Actually, understandable because even wedding halls
You already
nowadays you
get
need to book
dates.
years in
Yeah,
advance.
you already get dates.
Yeah,
earlier.
so you already get, then just book lah. Because
Yeah, I'll be honest. I already have bookings for next year.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
December
Yeah.
already.
Same. It's
Yeah.
like being in the entertainment and the beauty industry. We
Yeah.
have to get like our bookings done way in advance so that we can plan our schedule out. So I
Yeah.
understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
But do you think that they feel that I don't care who you take up, when I book you for a slot, you better be there.
I think very fair as a client, very fair for them to think like that. I don't fault them at all. But I think as we're all part of the human race, there needs to be some kind of empathy, especially knowing that you are also attending the same event. What's the point of you dolling up glamorously when the bride is
not
struggling?
ready. I
Yeah.
understand.
Where is the empathy? You are also a human. I feel like professionalism is one. You need to ensure
Compassion is another.
Yeah, you need to ensure that you're compassionate also. Forget about personal makeover or client or makeup artist or whatsoever. This situation has happened, and more so, you are actually attending the wedding. How can you have this kind of perspective? I would not have that.
Do you think if let's say they sent you this message, right? And then if let's say they had said, how come you're not responding? Can you give me a reply? Do you think you would have handled it differently?
I think I did reply. I did acknowledge. I did say thank you for the feedback.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I sent. If I had included,
I apologize.
I apologize once again. Maybe things
been
would not have been different.
Soften the blow.
But then again, soften a bit. Maybe, maybe
Because messages can be very misleading. So
Exactly.
you might have said
Yeah.
genuinely, duly noted, thank you for the feedback. But they would have thought like, how rude of him.
The
He's being very
tone of the
sarcastic.
message.
anything. You can sound in any way you want when it's a text message.
Yeah.
And plus, it happened like when I was also busy. Like there's so much of things going through my head, and I would want to entertain messages, but not the right time.
And hands down, I mean, to be very honest, I'm someone also who has brought things up on social media when people they actually promised to provide services, but they did not complete it. They did not fulfill at all. And after giving multiple chances, and they still screwed it up. They did not keep up to the promise, and eventually they said, "Do what you want to do. I'm not gonna do this." That's when I brought it up to social media. So probably, I think I feel they should have actually like tried to talk it out with you before they take it into social media. Probably things would have been handled a different way.
I just did something similar just a few weeks back for someone who does henna eyebrow issue. So we had a conversation. My sister-in-law is the one who did it. We had conversations. Refused to acknowledge. That's when I take the whole thing, put it up on social media. We go the first level first. Like have a proper conversation first. Either phone call. If WhatsApp is not doing it, then call. Nothing works, then
Mine was
media.
a photographer. It's like my friend's son's birthday, and this photographer actually promised to like take photos and edit and send.
Make it nice, yeah.
And I only got to know that she didn't receive the photo for her son's, first year birthday. That was like, I think 7-8 years later she was telling me, or 6 years later.
So no
She
photos
said,
at all?
She was like, hey, I never got these photos lah. She just decided to let it go. I was like, how can you let it go? You paid for the photography. And then when I tried to contact the person, I tried to say very nicely, then the person was like, okay, I'll give you by next week. And it was just pushing and pushing. Then
Rolling
eventually it was like, I got work. What do you want me to do? I got no time. Then I was like, every time I was reminding him, then I said, I have been very nice to you. I've been talking very nicely to you. It's either you refund the money or you give the photos, right? And he still wasn't like happy, he was like, no, I got no time, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I will tell you, I will give you later. I will do this later, and then I'll refund later and all this. Then when I said, if you don't send me, I'm going to take it to social media. I did warn him.
Oh.
And he was, do what you want. That was when I brought it to social media. After that, they were like, oh, this person is playing the victim card lah. The person purposely trying to ruin business lah. That kind of thing. So I think there's a difference. Like when you already have given the person ample time to respond to a certain situation, then it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here, I think maybe he wasn't given the due time.
I agree.
This thing happened like probably Saturday, Sunday they message, and then Monday they put up on social media. Am I right to say that?
It's too
Correct.
quick.
Yeah, it was too quick.
It's too quick. Yeah. But then again, I'm not afraid of anything because I did not make any mistake.
You're made of
the
steel.
the only thing I did was not apologize via text because I think that caught me off guard.
Of course.
Everything happened over the phone and it was quick. That was the apology wasn't caught in text. And also if I had responded to the long text with an apology, I think that would have saved me a little. But then again, I'm very honest with my work, and if I've done a mistake, I would accept it and I would make a public apology. Like, you are making this big, let me give you a public apology if that's going to satisfy you.
Yeah.
If that's going to calm down your ego.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here for it.
How many people say gentleman?
Yeah, I'm not
Right.
gonna kneel down like, please take it down. No, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, some of my close family tried to contact people who are actually related to the person, but they were like, no, he didn't apologize, so I'm not gonna do it.
Oh.
Yeah, so that has happened. But then again, I'm just like, okay, but I never got them involved, so don't bring this on me. You put this on social media, let me take you down on social media also. Because you want to be dirty means I can also play dirty.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's when you become the bad person.
Yeah, I don't mind being the bad person at all because honestly, I didn't do anything wrong at all. I did not run away with their money.
You were very
I did not-
transparent.
I did not run away with the money. I did not show. I did not
Yeah.
run.
No
run
show.
No show. I still came.
Delivered.
I delivered the work,
Yes.
and I still left.
The only thing, there was a delay in time lah.
Yeah.
Delay in
And-
time, and it's not like as though like the
Hours.
Yeah, it was a 45 minutes delay, guys.
And I think this whole thing is actually a very huge misunderstanding,
I agree.
miscommunication that could have been handled much, much better
Yeah.
if only the person was like willing to give a little bit more time for him to
I
respond.
agree.
Yeah, because people in this industry, they're very, very busy also. I can understand. And to be very honest, I'm not saying this because I know him for years. I think we lost contact for many years also, right?
Yeah.
So recently, I was helping him to offer him for one of his makeup days.
I think it
Yeah,
was
I
just 2
saw.
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was offering him from 4:30 to 9 a.m. And then he already gave me the list the night before. He said, 4:30, pick me up from this address. And then send to this next location. And then he put there in the bracket how long later to pick him up from there to the next location. And guys, trust me, 45 minutes, chun 45 minutes he was down.
Wow.
1 hour, chun 1 hour he was down. I was like, wow, this fella really knows how
He
to
knows
manage
to play,
time.
yeah.
So that is when I was thinking, so if he can manage time well here, I don't think he might have deliberately
Of
done
course.
it there, you know.
Yeah.
Probably he was just trying to handle everything. He was just trying to help out a friend who was in need. The other makeup artist's grandmother passed away.
Yeah.
And I know that makeup artist also. So I know that it was true that her grandmother passed away because we are from the same group, like meditation group and all that. And she wasn't able to make it. So I know where she's coming from and I know where he's coming from.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to help another makeup artist. I think we all could have done is been a bit more understanding. And the person affected is not even the bride. That's the funniest part.
That's the part that I don't understand. It's not even you.
Yeah.
Why are you blowing it up? All right. So speaking about personal makeup versus bridal makeup. So we are gonna get into the second case that is very, very recent.
Oh.
What is the difference? Like, why do you have to know that the person that is engaging you is going for personal makeup or bridal makeup? Makeup is makeup, what? Like any layman person will
Of
just
course,
say that
makeup
to
is
you.
makeup lah.
Yeah.
Then do yourself lah.
No.
Why
I-
engage
I
a
even-
makeup artist?
Like, even I know bridal makeup is like so much more goes
Okay,
into
so
it.
why do
personal
we have
makeup,
to inform
of course
you?
They both vary in a very different way. Basically is the kind of products that we use. We use slightly more expensive. Not say the personal ones get the cheaper one lah, but still does a decent job. But brides, they pay a premium price. It needs to be longer. They're sitting in front of fire. They have to hug people. They are going through emotions. It has to last through
Perspire,
the
tears and all that.
perspirations, tears, whatever not. The longevity is very important. So the kind of products we use to ensure that it stays longer, it's also important. Setting sprays, they range from like $12 to probably $78. Products like your foundation, they can be like at $38 to like probably like $100 over dollars.
Oh my
So
god,
all
my
these
deodorant
things-
just cost like $10.
What deodorant and foundation? So what happened now? The second case.
So what
Case
happened?
talks
case by
about
case.
case.
Yeah.
So the client that booked me for a personal makeover for herself under a promo rate decides to upgrade to a 2-packs promo once I released it for the
Okay.
mum as well. So I didn't bother asking what event is it till I actually show up. I don't usually ask. It wasn't really my thing at all. So on that day when I arrived, they were very nice. They had arranged like snacks. They brought drinks. They even bought me a cute little T-shirt, guys.
Oh,
Wow.
so sweet.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, this is so wholesome. I want all clients to look like that. I don't need T-shirts though, but maybe like jeans and all that. But
So guys, if you would like to buy a gift for Kesavan, you know what to get for him.
no, just tip me, guys. Just tip me. Just give me some tips. That's fine.
Okay.
So everything was going well. Then I asked, what event is this? So the mom said, we are actually meeting the in-laws for the first time. She's meeting the in-law for the first time. So it's a cute little luncheon. So she works with
quick brunch.
Changi, and then the luncheon is going to be at Changi as well. So after I was done with that, I thought, okay, lah, cute lah. They are dressing up for lunch to meet the in-laws. Maybe they want to look well put together, presentable. I thought, okay, go for it. I mean, I would do the same thing also.
Yeah.
Then when I went to the bride when I was doing her hair and all that. Then she was telling me she wants this hairdo. She was showing me pictures of whatever work I've done. Then I thought, okay, very specific lah. Then after that, she gave me a hair accessory. Then I'm like, hair accessory for
Lunch?
luncheon. Okay, but no doubt the client looked very decent, and I thought like, okay lah, she's got features, she's got nice skin. Let's do it. Like, no, it's good for my work also. Like when I put it out as well. Everything was done. Then she went to change. Then she wore like, wow, stunning dress. Like nice dress with high slit, long dress. I was like, girl, luncheon lah. What? I just looked at her. I'm like, okay lah, this is main character energy. But no doubt, guys, I had a bit of doubt. Like, this doesn't look anything.
Some bells
like-
must be ringing in your head.
Like a
I
normal
feel
luncheon.
like they are treating me so well, and the math is not mathing, but I kept quiet because they were very nice. And I thought, okay lah, fine, very nice. And then I am also following the girl on social media,
Oh.
Then this what is that? This appointment happened on a Wednesday. So the weekend spas, and then like I'm scrolling through my social media and I see the stories, and then this client story comes up, and then she puts a picture of herself like that.
Okay.
And then the caption is, first weekend as a wifey was fun.
What?
So I quickly will tap. Then I was like, wifey was fun. I was like, tap. Then I was like, wait a minute. Go back. Then I zoom in and see like, wifey. I was like, hey, don't shit with me now. Then I was like, you know what? Let's check who are our mutual followers. Maybe she has blocked me from seeing other stories on that day.
Yeah.
I went to see one of my close friends and I messaged her and I said, you know this girl? Did she get married on Wednesday? I want to know whether she got RM'd or not because I did her personal makeover on this date, but she's posting as a wife on Saturday. What's happening? She went to dig out and then she was like, yep, you got smoked. she got RM'd on Wednesday. And I was like, so I checked with two people. Both of them said that the day that I did the makeup for them, that was the RM day.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, okay, you know what? Let's just check with the clients directly. Okay, so I did the mature thing. I checked and I said, hey, I want to check with you. Did you get RM'd on this day? Smiley face. Her reply came, yes, Kes, I did. And then she went to explain herself. I'm like,
what? It's like they went for a normal lunch and suddenly they're like, Mugurtha nalla iruke. Good timing. Please get married now, is it?
So, and then she said that it was a very small, intimate ceremony and all that. So, and then, of course, I didn't want to jump at her. I said, look, you're still the bride. You have to pay the difference because you booked me for personal and it's not fair that you booked me for personal when you're actually the bride.
Yeah.
So I gave my reasons and I actually put up the screenshots out there on social media as well.
One thing good is you're always transparent when it comes to all this.
Yeah, because
And
I
you
feel
keep
like
all the evidence.
yeah, I always like to screenshot so that these people will not say anything bad.
Receipts, you got receipts.
Yeah, and if people talk anything else, I can put the screenshot on social media and say now you all can talk.
So if you all think that you can tarnish Kesavan online, please be careful. You will get tarnished.
He keeps receipts, guys.
I keep receipts with my exes also. Just in case.
Okay. That deserves another episode on its own.
Yeah, probably another outfit for that also.
Okay.
So I did explain to her saying that this is the price difference and all that. So she came back and then she said that she's not going to pay for it because service has been rendered. And also she wants to end this on a good note. But you know what? I thought for a couple of hundreds, I'm not going to waste my time arguing about this. If you want to behave so cheaply with no class, I'm sorry that I'm saying this
This
out.
is so cheap behavior.
Yeah, I'm sorry that this is coming from my mouth and I've not said this in public, but now I'm saying it. This is a very cheap, unclassy behavior of anyone who wants to smoke someone for their money and make use of their kindness and the business as well. I think it speaks volumes of you as a person and it shows your upbringing. And if you have not known this person as well, it really tells your character.
I mean, if let's say they had not said anything at all, it wouldn't have hit you this hard. The thing here is they lied to you that they're just going for a normal luncheon. So it was deliberately done.
Yeah.
They
And also
purposely wanted to get
she has mentioned in the chat that it was truly the mom's first time meeting the in-laws. So guys, my question is, in today's era, you all are fighting to get a wedding date. You're telling me on the first day of meeting in-laws, there is a ceremony happening, a civil
Straightaway
ceremony, that I am not buying this bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Terrible,
You
the
can
cheapskate
smoke
level.
people. You can smoke people with money, but you cannot smoke with this kind of common sense. Like, who in the right mind would do that? You mean your
Exactly.
in-laws are meeting for the first time, and on the first date, you guys are doing a civil marriage?
Then
And
you
that
shouldn't
too-
have dressed up this much. Right?
And that too, you can afford like a place in Jewel
Oh.
with signages that says that the ceremony is this way and that way.
That
Oh
means
my
it has been
God.
planned.
Yeah.
Wow.
It has been planned.
So you already know that you're going to get married. Why don't you just pay the price?
Correct.
Yeah, and it's not like, so I got to know from a very good friend of mine who knows her. She's a very well-to-do girl.
Oh my.
Obviously, you want to get married at Jewel? It
Yeah.
takes money. Why are you skimping on makeup? Something that is
Oh my
on
God.
you.
And also it's not like she's and also it's not like as though you are struggling at all. No, you are actually in a good work, in a good job, and most of the time you put all your Dior bags and Prada bags on
Oh my god. Just
on
kanjus
stories.
sorry to
And,
say.
yeah, I mean,
Is this how they
giving-
actually became rich? By smoking everyone?
Not too sure. About
Probably
that
even the
lah.
venue, they say, we're just coming for lunch. Okay guys, quickly, let's go and do it.
Just run and then get married and then
Just book one table.
So I'm not too sure. Like, you see, you want to smoke a makeup artist like that. Would you have just done this to the event venue?
That's why I'm
Yeah,
asking.
that's
lah.
the thing.
You know, are we just coming for lunch, just sit one table, 4 seats enough? Then suddenly 40 people come in and get married and go around.
Yeah, doesn't make sense,
So
right?
you won't do this to the venue at Jewel.
Yeah.
You won't do this to your food vendors.
Yeah.
You won't do this to your deco team. You won't do this to even like your manicurist or your facial or your lash.
Yeah, you
technician or
want the best for
whatsoever.
yourself.
But
what?
you think you can do this to a makeup artist who wants to make you look your absolute best for apparently your big day. I think that is very disappointing.
So what's your takeaway from this? Like, what have you done to protect yourself from getting smoked again?
Wow, I've put out in my social media, I've actually titled my policies because all these 2 incidents came from my promo. So no promos for anyone right now. Or at least if I think I'm in a good mood, maybe I might
You
drop.
see, it's because of people like this that
Spoil
the
market,
others get affected also. Like genuine people who might really not be able to afford that price. They might want to go for a promo, but they want to still look good.
After he
Genuine.
released that promo, right, I saw that he posted that people be like, "Hey, no more. Like, can I still book you?" They are still wanting his services, but
They-
got affected.
Yeah, I mean, I am low-key sad about it, not gonna lie. But I feel like if I do not do this, I feel like I'm gonna attract more of these kind of cheapo clients. Sorry to say that.
Is there another way to work around it? Like, let's say each client, they show you when is the wedding date, what is the exact venue or event that you're going for, who are they in the event? Do you think you'll be able to offer them a leeway, close one eye?
So basically, what I've done is that for any new clients who have not booked me at all, they pay the premium rate. Anyone who has booked me before, my regular clients and my ex-brides, they get a standard special rate. I think that's how I have to.
Sounds fair lah.
I think that's how I have to, show
Protect
my
yourself,
loyalty to my people who always book me, and anyone who's booking me for the first time. I think you want to get to know me and my work, you need to pay the premium. I think in that way, I'm protecting myself,
Yes.
and I'm also attracting the right kind of clients who are willing to pay or who have already known my worth and how my work is. This is where I stand right now.
So can I say this is the worst case in your entire industry where you have been scammed?
I think let's not even talk about scam lah. I think I've not been this disappointed with the women.
Got it.
Yeah.
This hit you the hardest lah.
Yeah, because I always ensure that women in my life, when they ensure that they are getting the makeup done by me, I ensure that they look great. I give my 101%. I don't do a butch-up job.
Okay.
To get this from a woman whom I actually did a good job for, it kind of disappoints me. Like,
Hits you hard lah.
yeah, like why would you do this to someone who had no intentions but to only make you look great?
I think we need to do an entire episode on Indian clients because I'm also in the media and entertainment industry, right? Really, we need to do one
As a
full
business
episode.
owner, I also have.
Yeah, we need to talk about
Yeah.
Indian clients especially or Malay clients. I don't know how is your side. So we should really
Yes.
talk.
Okay. So last question before we end this, right? Any tips for those who are budding artists who are gonna start this career line? Any tips for them? Like, where can they start? What can they do?
I think where can they start? They
Like the
first
young
need to do
ones.
it for they need to go a little cheaper, of course, so that people know they straight away they can't price themselves so high because
But will that spoil market on you people?
Because some
When they're
usually when,
low.
no, I think
Yeah.
because they are new means then people would want to try and see, okay lah, they're cheap, but
yeah,
let's see
but
how
that's
is it.
when the newcomers come in when they charge lower. Everybody goes for that, right? Then the seniors they will start saying, "Oh, this fella spoil market."
Yes, correct.
No, I'm not trying to say that they should stay cheap. Once they know that okay, they're getting clients already, increase it.
Increase it.
That's how you start. And or you just do a lot of collaboration work. A lot of collaboration works where your work is really seen out there in pictures and videos and all that. You got to do a lot of collab work. And starting will be really hard, guys. But then when you move, you really can move way much more faster. But you just need to be very hardworking. Like, you got to be a little thick-skinned for a start, and then you got to really work your ass.
Actually, I want to ask, I mean, this is aside from what you just said. We have been asking him about all the negative things that happened. Is there any heartfelt, heart-touching story that you still remember about any of your clients that really, you know, like heartwarming?
I think general heartwarming things are when you are done with like a full weekend of work, and then the next morning, like on a Monday or Tuesday, you wake up, you get a lot of good feedbacks. Very nice. It's not like your thank you, you know, like it's like huge paragraphs of really nice words. I think that really warms my heart.
Nice.
And then, of course, it's very nice to have the older generation, especially the mother of the brides, the mother of the groom, when they tell you that I'm doing my makeup for the first time after my wedding. So I think that kind of trust actually, like, you know, allows me to do better, like show them that even at this age, they still have it. I'm trying to prove to them that they can still look great in makeup. You don't have to, like, you know, play it down to ensure that you don't outshine whatsoever. As a mother of the bride or groom, you can still look great. I think those kind of things, when I see them smile, especially mothers, and they like their work, I think that kind of makes me happy.
We keep saying bride. Any groomzillas?
No, actually all my grooms are like cool bros.
Nice.
they don't usually like bother. They just don't want it to be too heavy. I think they are much more worried about like their dark circles and how their hair looks. I think
guys are becoming like more and more self-conscious nowadays also, right? Compared to the olden days.
Yeah.
Like
they are, but I think there's a lot of work to be done.
that's why you
to
came up
grooms.
with the promo, so right, just for grooms, like it's a 6 months journey, if I'm not wrong.
Not really particularly 6 months, whenever they're ready lah. Depends on how much
Promote
time they have.
it, why not?
Yeah, you were saying like
you having now?
So basically, what I'm doing right now is that if any groom comes to me for a transformational journey and they're getting married like probably in 6 months or 1 year whatsoever, they want to start now. Because girls and brides, you know, they want to start means they want to lose weight a bit, like they go for facials, ensure that they look nice. But guys, they don't do any shit at all. I don't know why. So I want to ensure that they look nice, they look toned, like they look sharper. A bit of grooming, a bit of like, you know, gym training, and see like what is the concern that they have, weight loss. Like they don't want to look like big around like your waist area. They want to look a bit more toned, broader shoulder, nice arms.
the love handle gone.
Yeah, if they want to have all these things worked before their wedding, then of course they can come to me. Then once they run with the program, they see themselves transform, then they get a complimentary makeover from me for the weekday.
Oh, so it's like a 6 month journey, but you have already put it up on your socials, right? Like
I have.
to contact and everything. I think at the comment section we should also like put it up for him.
Sure.
Yeah. So Kesavan, where is the best place to contact you? Like if anyone wants to, I mean, a lot of people, of course, they follow you on your socials and everything. But apart from that, like maybe the newbies, they don't know. They're just starting into this, like how to say, they want to go for an event, then they suddenly feel like, hey, I should contact Kesavan. But sometimes, you know, your messages keep coming from all the platforms, right? So where is the best place you think they can contact you, and which day of the week is the best that, you know, they can get your best response?
They can message me at any point of the day, any day of the week. I'm the fastest in responding.
But like you said, like weekends you will not reply,
But
and then Mondays you don't reply.
Even if it's a weekend, sometimes I'll take less than 24 hours to reply to everyone. I
So
will
any
only
channels,
put it up.
whether
Any
IG,
channels,
WhatsApp,
Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, call. No, don't call me.
yeah, we ask millennials, don't call.
Don't call.
Always
Like,
text.
if I get a new number, I'm like, who is this? I'm not replying to you. I'm not picking up your
Selling
call.
insurance, sir. Do you want to buy?
Oh my God. The worst is when it's a new client and they want to call you and they want to inquire, and I'm like, girl, put the phone down and message me.
And sometimes they will ask all those irritating, redundant questions again and again and again.
I also want to emphasize this thing where people, I also have like people who would inquire and inquire and inquire
But they will not
and
take it up.
inquire, but they will never book at all.
it happens.
Yes, I know.
1,001 questions, get everything ready, book elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they
So-
want to compare prices.
So what they'll do is they will inquire and then they'll say, okay, please reserve. Then I tell them like, okay, I can reserve, but only after you make a deposit.
Yeah.
They will go
Money drop
AWOL.
first.
They will
Yes.
AWOL, no. Many months later, they would inquire, but my price would not have changed, but they will still inquire. And I'm like, it's either you have reboot your WhatsApp or you're just being ignorant. So I'll still send them the list and then they will go AWOL again. So now I've learned, more than 2 times you inquire again and you don't book me means right, you will mark as seen. I will
Take
not
note,
respond to you at
Yeah.
all.
Take note.
You all better.
Yeah.
Better take note.
I mean, like me being aside, I feel like we have, as me and my other close group of makeup artists, so we all have group chats. We have already marked some clients.
Oh my, blacklist some.
Yeah, because so you see, even like in the DJ MC scene also, right? We have like this client asks here, right? Then after that, they will go and ask around. So we'll be asking around each other. Hey, did this client approach you? Did this client approach you? So what are they asking? Like what budget do they have and all that?
Because
So
the
we
industry
know.
is just like that. You pushing also. You're asking the same people.
All industry.
It goes around, and obviously we know who are the clients who are doing this all the time to different people. So we have already marked a few
Don't
clients.
think we are
already.
stupid, guys. We
Look
know.
up, guys, look up.
We know. You think what this one very big? Like this India? No, Singapore, very small community. But Kesavan, do you think your sexuality has been an hindrance or a motivation or a boost for your career?
Yeah.
In today's age and time, I think it has been a boost.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think times have changed. People are evolving. They see things from a different perspective. And also, many makeup artists around the world, the top ones are always the males.
I agree.
yeah.
Your
Yes.
celebrity makeup artists,
Correct.
like from a Kim Kardashian to your J-Lo, whoever you think of, they are all men. They are rocking the world in the makeup industry.
But you know the Indian side, I mean, we still have very backward thinkers. They're like, oh, he's not straight. I don't want him. Or
those who think like that, they don't have to be my client. I also don't
I mean,
want to
but
be
have
my
you
client.
faced anyone like that?
No, not at all. I mean, at certain points, when they book me, especially the older ladies, they are very shy when they want to drape their sari and all that. But they immediately soften when I say that I'm also like your son.
Oh?
Oh,
Yeah.
so sweet.
Okay.
Because when their
Like,
sons are
look at me like your son.
Yeah.
Then
yeah,
they
look
be
at
more
me like your son, and they immediately soften.
Yeah.
I think that's the
You need to
only
be
thing.
paise lah.
Yeah, but I think I have to work. I understand why I do not have a lot of Indian Muslim clients or Malay clients because of the religion.
Yes.
Totally acceptable. But I think for Hindus wise, I think we're all fine.
But there are makeup artists, male ones in Malaysia, right? They wear gloves.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they
Can
wear
do,
gloves. Yeah, they wear
Oh, I
gloves.
didn't
But
know
it
that.
also depends on the individual. Like for me, it's a straight no. I just can't. No matter how good your work is, even if you wear gloves, I don't feel it's right.
A man
But
touch.
there are some ladies who are okay with it. So the artists wear gloves when
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
doing
It's all the individual preference,
It's
and
the
I've got
individual.
nothing against it. I'm like, if I'm not a target, like if I'm not someone whom you would book me because of your religion wise, then I'm totally okay with it. I'll
Yeah.
respect that. Yeah,
And why you never join Mediacorp, as in like to do makeup and all that?
absolutely not.
Are you gonna spill why?
Are you going to spill or sip?
I will not spill the entire tea, but
Okay.
I feel like sometimes or most of the time they're on a budget, and whatever they would propose to me to pay me for a day, I can earn it in 2 hours.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Alright, guys.
Okay, so with that, we're coming to the end of episode interview with Kesavan.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
thank
much.
you. So we're going to end the episode as usual with some questions to ask you, okay?
No, I'll ask the question.
Now we kena.
Okay, I won't ask 3 questions. I will
scared.
only ask 1 question. Okay.
Okay. Are you ready, Ragu?
Okay.
Okay. Enough about me.
Okay.
Let's talk about y'all. What do y'all think about me?
Never mind.
We've come to the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. You will see us again in the Chai Ho. Yeah, okay. Cut. No. We don't know what to say.
We love you lah.
Yeah, we love you lah.
We love you lah.
We
Thank
really
you
love you,
so
okay?
much. Really,
Yeah,
thank you so
thank you.
much.
Thank you for coming on board. It's really nice to have you. Okay,
So stay tuned, guys. Bye-bye.
bye.